Welcome to All or Nothing Brewhouse in Trafalgar. My name's Ryan Heitzgebot, and today I'll be taking you on a tour of our facility, so come on in. To start our tour, follow me to the grain silo where the brewing process begins. Over this way we have our grain silo. It has about 16,000 pounds of Canadian two-row barley, which looks like this. Now that's about 50,000 cans of beer. One heck of a Saturday night. After adding our two-row base malt, we then have to add our specialty malts, which come from all over the world, like the UK or Germany. The malt then gets added into the hopper and down into the mill, where it gets cracked open, exposing all of its delicious beer goodness. Then gets sent up through the auger tube on its way to the kettle. After milling, the grains are then sent to the mash tun, where they'll steep for about 40 minutes while they extract the proteins and sugars, which will eventually ferment into alcohol. Once we're done with the grains, their job isn't over yet. We then scoop them into these totes, which get sent to local farmers and used as animal feed. Here we see our brewer Chris in his natural habitat. Come up this way, we can take a look at the kettle. Once our boil's underway, we then add our hops, which are often responsible for the bittering characteristics in your favorite brew. They also add aromatics though. These ones smell like citrus and mango. After going through the heat exchanger, the wort then gets sent to the fermenter. These fermenters hold approximately 5,000 liters of beer. Once sent to the fermenter, we then pitch the yeast. At this point, this beer's been fermenting for about a week. So it's time we checked in on all our little yeast buddies to make sure they're nice and happy. It's a tough job. Someone's got to do it. As you can see here, we're transferring beer over to the bright tanks for carbonation. Once the beer's been transferred to the bright tank, we can then add carbonation and the delightful effervescence that you know and love. At this stage, we're just about ready for packaging, which is done right over here with our state-of-the-art canning line. At this stage, the empty cans are then brought off the depalletizer and down the downchute, where they're given a date cone on the bottom of the can. After that, they get brought down to the twist rinser where they get rinsed with the sanitizer. We normally keep this closed during operation, but rules were made to be broken. Here, the first 5 cans were brought into the filling station where they get purged with CO2. This gets rid of any oxygen that's left over in the cans. Then they move to the filling station, where the 2 filling spheres fill the can to exactly the correct height, moving then to the lid dispenser and the seamer. The final stage of our process, where the now carbonated beer is filled into cans, put on a pallet, and sent to a retailer near you.